You know you don't have a good culture when this quote comes out. He made it clear, Manny, he does not believe that the Padres culture is a problem, and for that matter, strongly indicated he does not put much stock in the importance of cultivating a culture. This is what Manny said. Real quote. What is this? College baseball? What is this? High school? Like not believing in culture. Do you think the Dodgers believe in culture? Do you think Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, they're out there doing the early field work when they don't have to be, right? The whole team's out there. Do you think that they believe in team culture, the importance of culture? Yes. Do you think the Braves, Ron Washington, all the infield work that he does with the infielders and the infielders buying into that? Do you think that they think that culture is important? Yes, they do. I think a lot of the important or the yeah, I could say important. The important players, important leaders, like successful on those contending teams, they believe that culture is important. And that's part of the disconnect here with the Padres players in that clubhouse and Manny is like Manny doesn't really see what he's doing as being a problem, where Padres players are speaking to Kevin with anonymous quotes like hoping that Manny will see this and like be like, "Oh man, I am messing up. I need to improve." The players in there think it's a problem, but Manny's like, "Nah, culture, whatever. What is this? College? High school? What? No." See that's a disconnect there. That's a problem. Manny has to realize like, no, culture it is important. Sure, if they were winning a bunch of games this year, would we be talking about this? Would Kevin have published this? I don't know. He was on John and Jim earlier on Friday and was talking about how he was on the verge of posting this in 2022 last year, but they won. But now that they haven't won, it's clear that they're not going to make the postseason this year. These things come out. And it is a little bit different of a team. I mean, Manny, he talked about how this is mostly the same team, but I mean, Tatis is a pretty big character. He wasn't there all of last year. Bogarts, that's a new guy. And I was listening to Darren Smith as well on Friday, and Darren is talking about how Manny thought that Xander took his money. The Padres gave his money to Xander Bogarts. So clearly there had to be something there at the beginning of the season between those two. So yeah, there are new players. Soto here for the entire year. Hader here for the entire year. Snell going into his free agent year, obviously. Probably some priorities on his mind. It was different going into this season compared to last year. The expectations, Manny going into spring training, obviously it was different because he was looking to get that contract that he got from the Padres that Peter Seidler gave him. And it's been reported that the Padres were willing to let it play out and have Manny go maybe to free agency. Definitely not give him 11 years, $350 million like Peter Seidler gave him. So, no, it was a little bit of a different team for sure this season. And him not believing in like the importance of cultivating a culture. That's how you know you don't have a strong culture. Like that's a red flag right there.